Advent is a time of waiting, but it's also a journey towards an encounter with God made vulnerable. In the Schools and Families department, we, during Advent, offer children the chance to go on a Christmas journey and to meet some of the characters of the Christmas story in a way that brings the story to life. They hear Mary tell of her surprise upon discovering she is to have God's son, and they share in her weariness as she makes the physical journey to Bethlehem, and her excitement as she journeys towards the birth of her son. They accompany a displaced Mary and Joseph and participate in the search for a place for them to rest. And then they are brought to meet one of the shepherds who tells them about his experience of meeting the newborn Christ. Through this, they are reminded that Christ's first visitors were ordinary people, just like them. The final part of their journey takes them back to Mary as they accompany the shepherd and play the parts of the Magi, bringing gifts to the baby Jesus. As they meet the Christ child, they are reminded that the true meaning of Christmas is love. The love of God, who came to us in the form of a vulnerable baby, and who seeks our love as we respond to this most ordinary and yet most holy of births.
Excuse me, is there any room here? And do you know what he said? He said, there's no room at the inn. So all together now we say, no room at the inn. Oh, Joseph, what are we going to do?
My name's Jacob, and I'm a shepherd. This is my shepherd's crook. When one of my sheep gets stuck down a hole, I pull it out with this, and we're all okay. And I've got my mate. My name's Jacob, and he's called Jacob. Huh? We're called the two Jacobs. And I'm sitting there, I says, hello, Jacob. He said, all right, Jacob. I said, I'm fine, Jacob. What are you doing, Jacob? He said, I'm looking after sheep, Jacob. What are you doing? I said, I'm looking after sheep, Jacob. And then suddenly, frightened the life out of me, suddenly this massive angel appears. I don't know if you've ever seen an angel. And it suddenly appears right next to me, and I'm sitting there like this with Jacob, and I'm like this, because I'm scared. And I look, and I said, dear Jacob, he said, what? I said, there's an angel. He said, where? I said, there. He said, there's not. I said, there is, look. He said, I'm not going to look. He said, you look. I said, I'm not going to look. I said, you look. He said, all right, I'll look. He went like this, watch. It's an angel. I said, I know that. He said, he's over there. I said, where? He said, there. I said, shall I look? He said, yeah. I said, no, I don't think I'll look. He said, go on, have a look. I went like this, watch. It's an angel. He said, I know it's an angel. Suddenly the angel said, hello. I said, oh, hello, angel. And he said, here, are you Jacob? I said, no. He said, you are, aren't you? I said, yeah. He said, you're Jacob the shepherd? I said, yeah. He said, why are you shaking? I said, because it's cold. He said, it's not that cold, you're scared. I said, I'm not scared. He said, you are scared. You're a scaredy shepherd, you are. And he said, the angel's here. Come and have a look. It's a scaredy shepherd. They all go, oh, look, it's a scaredy shepherd. I said, I'm not scared. He said, you don't need to be scared. Because in that village over there, the one on the hill, a baby's been born called Jesus. I came into the stable, and when I got into the stable, I suddenly thought, oh, no, I've done something really terrible. You see, Mary didn't invite me here. She didn't ask me to come in here. She doesn't know who I am. I'm going to be in big trouble. And suddenly, Mary does this. She stops looking at the baby. She looks up at me. And she gives me the most beautiful smile I've ever seen. And the smile said, it's okay, Jacob. You can come in. Because the baby's not just there for me. The baby's there for everybody.
The stars in the bright sky look
She's here.
down where he
Very quiet. Follow me.
The little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay.
So I'm going to light a candle for you. My candle is going to say, please God, look after all the boys and girls and their grown-ups. Make sure they're happy. And think nice thoughts. Can you think a nice thought now? Think of someone you care about and you love Could be more than one person, doesn't just have to be one person. And we're going to light a candle. This is going to be a candle of good thoughts.